Yo!
Oh, wait, hold on. It's a beautiful night, and I'm looking for something fun to do.
What?
Hey,
Fuck?
party.
Excuse
What?
me?
Think I'm gonna TPK you.
Oh.
Roll
Wait,
initiative.
what?
No, I'm only joking.
Kind of
Aw.
works.
Yeah, I added a
Supposed to be
syllable to
murder
make it
you.
work.
Yeah.
Murder.
I added
Don't like it.
I actually had planned for murder, but then I was like,
I'm
Jesus,
gonna
that's
murder
very
you.
aggressive.
I mean,
It's
Just a
very
bit.
aggressive.
But at the
And
same
also,
time, we're
It's my
safe.
stream. I'll take a syllable whenever I fucking want to.
okay, I'm sorry. God, we're starting already.
It's
Yeah,
a little bit of
Here.
syncopation.
right.
Everybody.
Mm.
Actually, though, it is Monday. It is, isn't it? Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is, and I've forgotten
and-
to get my dice out.
Oh,
And that means it's time for me and this guy to
go.
play some D&D.
What was the
with
What
our-
was the thing with the goat again? Why?
We named him, I think. Did
Why?
we?
name, I
I feel
believe
like we
is
gave him a
Philip.
name. That sounds
Oh,
We
right.
didn't give him a name. I think it's Philip. I can't remember, but he came from the European Space Agency.
That's the one.
Um,
Yes.
and
I
you can
remember
tell
that, but I don't
because
remember.
He's
I guess
printed
he's a
on both
space
sides.
goat. This is a space stream. I can.
Well, no, the goat is only here
fuck?
because somebody did something that was great, and I was like, "You're the goat," because I had a prop to hand. You see, actually, most of this campaign has just been generated by what I have to hand. You remember the fight against Bear Squad?
Yeah.
This Paddington was in front of me. This goat is now dominating all of my space. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Yes, it is Monday. We are Hearthfire Tales, and this is the Wizard of Wildspace, a spacefaring adventure where we buckle in and get straight to fucking space to do some wild spacing.
Hell yeah.
It is based very, very loosely and getting looser on the Wizard of Oz, the classic
Yeah.
literature that everybody loves.
And has read and seen, right, Apollo?
Yeah, everyone has
Yes,
read
Everyone's read
everyone.
and seen it.
Coming into the final act of this campaign, have you done the homework for Act 1?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
If
if you
Apollo
are,
looks so lost.
if you are here and if you are listening, thank you very much for joining us. As always, it means the world to us. But actually, it's not even half as good as if you were to join our Patreon. So go join our Patreon. You'll get all sorts of fancy things. You'll get stickers, you get t-shirts, you'll get your name called out at the end of our podcast. You'll get sometimes early access to episodes, depending on how fast we can edit them.
Very
We
heavy
do
on
it.
it sometimes.
We do it frame by
I was about to
frame
say
like
that.
an old Disney animator, but with audio. If that's not in your wheelhouse, there is a free option, and you'll get an update and some sneaky little behind the scenes stuff sometimes. We also have a Discord that we would just be mega obliged if you would jump onto and talk shit with us. It covers this, it covers Hearthfire Tales, it covers our LARP content, it covers everything we do in the whole Hearth sphere. It's really something very, very fun. But I realize that you guys are all Twitch people, online folk
Boo.
that like to watch the
Fucking
streams.
losers.
God damn freaks.
So I know what you have, and I know what you can give me, and it's subs. Give them to me. I know you have them. Please, that would mean a lot to us as well. Now, I have something. Dylan and I did something very fun over the weekend. We recorded our Halloween special, which you guys might not know him, but there's a sick fuck in our sphere. Right?
It's true. It is
And
true.
his name is Ryan, and
Lovely man.
he's got something wrong in his
So
head.
nice. He's so nice.
Very polite.
And during the year, anger and hatred builds up in him.
He's very smart
And
as well.
A dark thing begins to coalesce in his head, and around this time of year, every year, we have to just turn
Extremely
that
creative.
valve and
Mm.
let it out. And it comes out in the form of something we call Whispering Ashes, which is an incredibly spooky Halloween game of D&D we do every year. Now, we've done 2 so far, and the final one of the trilogy we recorded last week. So now is the perfect time for me to plug Whispering Ashes as a whole, and I am going to suggest that you go back, kind viewer, and you listen to Whispering Ashes 1 and 2. And we are going to be hosting, and this is me publicly announcing it, I guess. I did announce it on a backstage pass, so this is the second time I'm announcing it, but the first time you'll hear it because that backstage pass won't come out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing kind of a little book club, listening club kind of thing of Whispering Ashes
Ooh.
leading up to the holidays. I think it's going to be really, really fun. I'll be posting about that in the Discord in the next day or two. So if you're up for some incredibly fun, but actually very spooky content, please join us in our Whispering Ashes re-listen for this year. Keep an eye on your socials. I'll put a thread or something up about it. Not a thread, a reel. A reel. I could put a thread up about it, but I exclusively now reserve my Threads account for bashing the Aldi Till experience. So
that one. Like, what's Jim wrote a tweet. I haven't seen Jim write a tweet in age. What's going to be about? Oh, it's Aldi.
Yeah.
It's
That's
exclusively
so real.
it's exclusively what I use that platform from. And it's if anger builds up in Ryan, 10 times more builds up in me when I have to go through that fucking ordeal. Anyway, I am not alone in this, despite my monologue.
I don't know if you can see. This is the notification. I specifically got a notification on Instagram. Qui-Gon Jinn posted a thread you might like. Like,
I was very
like
proud of my thread. Would you care to read my thread out, actually, Harker?
Of course. Let me do it.
We have a game.
The hubris and
Nah, we
ego
don't.
on show here is insane.
In
Hang on.
years
Yeah,
to
like I
come,
said.
shush. In years to come, historians will look back at the many struggles of the present and wonder just how so many remain so strong in the face of the Aldi Till experience.
Mm.
Mm.
I like
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
Of everything that's
no.
going on in the world.
I
It's
performed a bait and switch, you see, and I make sure to tag them in every one.
Oh, wow.
I want somebody in that office to realize how angry I am about it. Why
This
are you
is
giving
real
me?
hater energy.
Why are you giving me 1.5 square feet of space and then making it your personal fucking mission?
Anyway, Dred,
Anyway.
you want to introduce yourself?
Excuse me, Dylan. Fucking stop.
I'm actually just going to mute Jim for a second. Okay, Dred, you can introduce yourself.
Oh my god.
I'm crying already.
I do not meddle in this business, but I will say my name is Dred, or also known as the Dreaded DM, also known as Caitlin. I am not a part of this mutiny. I have no control over what is happening here. And yeah, I am an Irish-based content creator when I feel like it. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Parker.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Harker. I'm an Irish streamer, content creator. I make lots of things on TikTok and Instagram and all sorts. And I play Scraps, the wee little scarecrow, whose accent I don't remember, but I will shortly remember. And I don't have any problem with the Aldi Till experience. I think it is an excellent challenge of our skills. And also, I'm sure at Heartbro Tales would take the sponsorship, Aldi. So if you want to get in touch with them, work away.
No, I wouldn't. I don't know if you
I
guys
just
can
bought
hear
this in
me.
Aldi, so yeah, they better.
There we go.
I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Apollo.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Hey, y'all.
Oh yeah, I
Can the big long
unmuted
Twitch
you
hear
like
me?
2 minutes ago.
Oh, you can fuck right off, Dylan.
Well, we know whose character's dying straight away.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're gonna mute me. I'm gonna get you in the game.
Hey y'all. Dad and Dad are fighting, and I'm getting caught in the crossfire yet
It's not
again.
your fucking dad.
Wow. Okay, dang. I know I'm adopted.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway, it's Apollo. My name's Apollo. I'm an Irish cosplayer sometimes. Cosplay when I have the time.
Show the
Voice actor
torso, Chet. Show
occasionally.
the armor.
Oh,
Show
cheers,
the
yeah.
armor.
Yeah,
Let's
show
go
your
on.
torso,
That's
apparently.
incredible armor. Sorry, torso armor. I forgot the word for
Just
tourist.
Parker be like, show torso.
That's how I
Oh,
put it.
that's
Just
sick.
show torso.
Hell yeah, dude.
Look at how good that
That's
is.
Awesome.
Oh, fucking. Alright, you sit. Cosplayer, occasionally. Voice
Ye-
actor, sometimes.
Can you do some
TTRPG
voice acting
performer.
for us right now?
No.
Do it.
What was the last line you recorded?
Last time I recorded was probably like okay, so it was for a movie. It was some voiceover of, so the footage was of like a race going on, just like
Ooh.
some people racing. So I was like the commentator doing the live feed, like the live talking of, oh,
Yeah.
this guy, you know, person is overtaken it. Will he make it? Yes, that's a new record. Like that type of shit.
Oh, nice.
It was that.
Excellent.
Yeah. Today I'm gonna play Airy, the lion, and my whole goal personally is to commit just a tiny war crime tonight.
Nice.
I can facilitate that for you.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Thank you, King.
We support the small war crime.
Just
A small war crime.
Just a small war crime.
one.
something personal,
And
even.
I play. Who do I play? I play Hertz.
You don't start with that because you've left someone out.
Have I?
Jesus.
Ooh.
Are you? Did you leave Harker out? Or was I
No.
just muted
No.
and deafened?
No, I think you were just not paying attention. You were too busy
You were
angrily
super
thinking
angry about the
Aldi.
Aldi endorsement.
You've left out the Lord.
Oh, yeah, because you were talking about Aldi. I blanked that out. You were like, I have no problem
You
with
picked
Aldi.
up
I'll
your
mute you
phone
again
and-
if you go on another
You actually
tirade.
have no fucking problem with Aldi.
You
Okay,
picked up your
fine.
phone, and I genuinely was thinking, is he tweeting about?
Yeah, I thought he
Aldi?
was tweeting.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you want to see where my phone was? It was on the point of tweeting about this or
Yeah.
putting it on the Heartfire story.
God,
I
just-
would,
I hate it
honestly.
so much.
You
I
have a
wouldn't take.
platform,
You
use
guys
it.
were like,
Anyway,
"Oh, like
I play-
Heartfire would say
I play
no."
Hertz.
We would.
He's the Tin Man in search of a heart, and he is devastated at the moment because his girlfriend, the ship Dorothy, has been stripped, and not in a good way, and
Strip
all
bare.
her spare parts and precious innards taken from her,
God.
and we need to go and rescue her, and that's where we are now.
Yeah. we
And
do.
also Jim's here.
Jim is also here. Also, I forgot to say, I play Rin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really
Yeah.
did forget to say. I wasn't going to say it.
Okay, I usually have a
It's on the screen.
structure for this kind of thing, but it's hard to do when you're fucking muted.
You took that real personally.
Yeah, I did. Don't mute me on my stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna physically come to your house and strike you for that.
Yeah, you might know where you live.
I do. I do.
Oh no!
Actually, no. Do you know what? I am annoyed. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh no. What have you caused, Dylan?
More.
Oh no.
Right. Okay. So, are we gonna do a roll for recap?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I don't know where I put my text. Oh, here. No, that's a bottle. You guys roll.
14.
I'll use this pathetic thing that I got in Aldi.
13.
3.
Three.
4.
Dylan. Oh, Dylan, you're recapping. Go for it.
Let's go.
All right. We're all friends. We all know each other. We all love each other. Some of us are family. Some of us are family. Some of us used to be enemies. Now we're all friends. And we know we're friends because a mind flayer looked into our minds and then we went to therapy.
We did.
And after that, one of our friends lost his father, but we found said father. And what? I'm giving you a recap, Paul. Don't look at me like that.
No, this is great.
And so the father who was taken by the Underbloke, a mysterious shape-shifting thespian leader of all things mimicry and doppelgangery in the underworld, had kidnapped him. And he had done so on behalf of Elias Vorlock, the leader of the witches' forces, an all-round baddie, and I mean that in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
A man with a penchant for fire, particularly setting fire to things made of straw and hay, such as a scarecrow. But the scarecrow was revived, and now he's out for blood and vengeance. And yeah, in the attack on the city, where we managed to successfully raise some herbalists and get the city's defenses back on board. However, it seemed to be somewhat of a feint, a lightning strike of an attack where there's no prolonged siege, no incessant underground fighting. In fact, they seem to come and go rather quickly. And we now realize that the target of their strike was 1, the wizard, and 2, the Dorothy. And they wanted to take the Dorothy because they knew and had figured out some way of corrupting the wizard's creations to turn them to their will. And through the Dorothy had found out the location of the Emerald Factory, where all of the Emerald Garrison had been created. A secret known to literally no one except the wizard, who is, I think at the moment, just doing some maths to try and figure it out again. And if they get there, it's a bad time because they can basically just turn an entire army to their will and overthrow the universe. So yeah, that's gonna be bad, but we're gonna stop it because we're the heroes in this story, even though we're incredibly unlikely. Because that's D&D.
Yeah, great
I
recap.
mean, yeah, very
Thanks.
good recap. Thank you for keeping it concise. I myself like a half-hour recap, but that's personal preference.
That was my first note. Jim did a 31-minute long recap.
That was a day.
Yeah,
Sometimes I find myself dancing upon the whims of fate in these things nowadays. We are going to pick back up in Auntie M's a couple of hours after we ended our last episode. So the way things are is you can hear kind of the city picking itself up and dusting itself off outside. You can hear carts moving around. You can hear the shouts of construction crews trying to clear the streets. Seems like everybody is weighing in a little bit to just kind of get shit back to a level after this. You can see that there are kind of units of both the Emerald Guard, what remains of them, and the Lion Guard, kind of sweeping the streets, checking buildings and stuff to make sure there's no holdover enemies of the state, I guess. You're seeing people trying to like put back together the front of their buildings, like sweeping up the remains of like abodes and shops and businesses, all that kind of stuff. Auntie M's miraculously doesn't seem to have taken that much damage. And you guys are in the common room. You're sat around a table. You can see that while she's bringing you over drinks and stuff, not like beer and that, she's just giving you some water and that kind of stuff so you can get yourself back to again a level after the thing. Her main priority seems to be on like making food for people outside, distributing water out and around the place and stuff. Even her little her water clouds that usually water the flowers on the windowsills and stuff seems to be literally putting out fires. So this is an opportunity for you guys to kind of sit and discuss what you want to do, where you want to go, what you're thinking about everything that's happened.
All of us there?
Apollo, no, sorry, your character is off doing something potentially lethal, I believe. Do you want to tell us what you're doing before we jump into this?
All right. What? God, why? Yeah. So as the others went down to the docks, I took the underbloke, and I am bringing the underbloke down to the cells.
Yeah. You are accompanied by 3 of the Emerald Guard.
It was 2 last time, motherfucker.
Yeah,
was it? Okay, well, I'll give you 2 then.
No, give me
3.
2. Yeah, fight him.
No, there's 2. There's 2. I'll say they pass a checkpoint, and one kind of tags along for a couple of hallways, but then dips when he gets back to his barracks or whatever. So 2 on the way down to the cells. The underbloke, quite uncharacteristically, is remaining pretty silent at the moment. Is there anything you'd like to do?
As we're walking down to the cells, what do I know of the procedure for booking someone in, essentially?
While it will be done differently here, because these cells are used for they're rarely used. They're for situations like this where there's been an attempt on, a head of state or a political figure or something. Mostly you'd be used to throwing people into the jails that would be in the Lion Guard facility. You'd reckon it's probably relatively simple. You would go down, you present yourself and your rank, and then you'd give the name of the prisoner. You'd sign them in yourself. And then they'd basically just be committed to the jail, as it were. So your name would be on the record as the one who brought them in. Basically, it's the only bit of paperwork you'd have to do here.
Awesome. Is it just kind of like a sign-in book that I just have to do the
No,
admin
there'd
for?
be
There's
there'd be
someone
like
there.
yeah, there's like a whole team of like jailers, I guess is the most accurate word for it. But there'd be kind of like somebody at a desk as you go in, who'd grill you, ask you questions, and then get you to sign the thing off, and then you'd hand your charge over.
Oh yeah, awesome. I'm going to, as we're walking down, I'm just going to turn to the other two that are with me and say, he's beaten. I can take care of this. You don't have to be here.
Oh, but this is protocol, no, for multiple of us to bring him to the cells.
Ah, I'm okay. How dare you? Not the French. Well, protocol would be to bring him to the Lion Guard holding facilities, but that's not really an option right now with the city currently still under attack, and it's just one person. I can take care of this. The wizard needs more guarding more than any time, honestly. Oh, he's
Oh
frozen.
no. Hey, that means the guards have left. You've got free reign.
They fucking
I
bailed.
smack
Fantastic.
the guards. I
They
smack the
immediately
guards.
fall unconscious
I
for
give them
unknown
a
reason.
forehead kiss,
yeah.
and then I run.
There's a sleeper program installed in them by Vorlock.
You do the
Awesome.
Vulcan
Yeah,
pinch,
perfect.
and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Very sad because I was really proud of the French line I delivered, but that's fine.
No, do it again. We'll pretend like we didn't hear it.
I couldn't deign. It was just for me. So they look at you after you say that, and they basically say, "Oh no, but the wizard is protected by your party of lions, no?"
Well, yes, but it's only 3 of them. We're under onslaught by an entire army. You'll need everyone you can get.
Yeah, maybe this makes sense. No, what do you think, Shachad? Shachad looks over at Lucard and says, "Oh yeah, I do not know. I need you to roll just a persuasion check on it."
Just me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use my side-bolstered neck to give myself an extra D8 on this.
It's a good way of facilitating your own murder. Or your own murder that you wish to commit, not your murder, but the murder you wish.
Hey man, I have a -1 to persuasion. I'll take every dice roll I can get. Oh, that was so good. What the hell?
Oh,
okay. 18 on the die, +6 from the side-bolster neck. -1.
Yeah, okay. They look at each other and they say, "Oh, maybe it makes sense. No way, we are seeing our friends turn into enemies. How do we know the wizard is in safe hands? We can trust each other, no?" And the other one, Jacquard, looks at him and says, "I would trust you with my life." He turned Irish.
My life.
I trust you with my life. He says, "I would give my life for you any day." And the two of them disappear around the corridor. You see they start to hold hands just as they dip around.
Aww,
that's nice.
So
and you are left alone with the underbloke, who looks at you and you can see has begun to break out in a bit of a cold sweat. You can see him breathing heavily. And I can't remember what my natural voice for the underbloke was. Can anybody refresh my memory?
Like a Arthurian.
Yeah, he was like a thespian, wasn't he?
Yeah, thespian.
Yes, thespian.
Oh, sorry. All the world's a stage. Okay, well, that's kind of cocky, but it'll do. So, which way is the prison cell then? Which way should we trod the old wooden stage? He and I on the back foot with what we're trying to say here.
Trod the boards.
Yeah.
As we're walking, I'm just
the boards. Yes, thank you.
I'm just gonna make sure that the Emerald Legionnaires are fully out of dodge. We're gonna swerve. We're gonna take a little detour, he and I, as I start walking him to the castle gates. So I want to walk him right to the boundary of where the castle crosses into just city. I was like, no. I told you. amnesty. You let us leave, so I'm letting you leave. I'm gonna make good on my promise.
That's unexpectedly kind of you, young lion.
Well, Lion Guard are built on honor, and I have to do that.
Well, if this is the bargain we have struck and you intend to honor it, then I take my leave. And he gives you an incredibly flourished bow in front of you.
King, you think you're done. I walk him right out. I don't take any bindings off of him. So while he's doing this little oh, I took my leave of you. Yeah. I as we're right on the if there was a line, I want him to have 1 foot across it.
What, 1 foot in the hope? Yeah. You see, he
full Orpheus and Eurydice. I want him to see his freedom.
You see him begin to exhale a sigh of relief as he turns away to begin walking back into the city.
As he exhales, the clang of my Lion Guard clasp hitting the cobblestone ground matches the beat of the exhale. To say, Lion Guard's honor. This is personal. And I want to sneak into the shadow. I want to sneak into his own shadow.
Yeah.
So that when he turns to look where I am, I'm not there anymore. And when he turns to look back, all he will see is my eyes as I plunge my daggers straight into his chest.
Oh, yeah. He's already defeated. He is, for all intents and purposes, just he's just on a hit point. He's not even up. You don't have to roll this. Your daggers sink into him. And you see he goes, the third act twist. Very good. And then
Ellie, do you think?
No, that's it. That's the
awesome.
There's no more flourish. He drops.
As I want to do it in such a way that I know that he's an actor. I know that he wants to get his last words out. I want to get him in such a way that I know his throat will be full of blood and he will choke on his last words.
Fuck yeah. Okay. So yeah, basically what you do, and tell me if this is not what you do, but you got him with both the knives. And as he goes to, he's still relatively active in your head, because remember, he was sharing the brain space with you. So you hear these words, the third act twist, the betrayal, come out of him. But before he can utter them, you draw your claws across his throat, and the words, instead of being formed, bleed out from his severed throat, soundlessly, and form as just crimson droplets at his feet.
I grab the back of his head as he lies there bleeding out, and I say, "You will never take anyone's father away from them again."
You see the beginning of a retort in his eyes, but as it sparks, the light goes out of them. His skin turns a pallid gray, and he all but dissolves into just a viscous gray liquid as he is fully fucking disassembled from life.
I look down on him. This whole time I've been using daggers, the weapons of a soldier, and I look at his throat, clawed out, the weapon of a lion. And I pick my cloak back up, and I go to join the others.
Okay.
I was going to say who hurt you, Apollo, but then I realized it was
you, motherfucker. You guys.
Yeah, you go and
your parents.
join the others.
One of my
a
parents again.
little-
I swear, I dare.
one of the little clouds comes by, passes over where he is and washes away any remains of the underbloke. Are you going to meet the guys in Auntie M's?
Yeah, I'll head over to Auntie.
Also,
M's.
sorry, take an inspiration for that
Yeah.
incredible
Yeah.
That was
fucking
pretty epic.
Oh, D&D
that
Beyond
incredible
updated. What the hell?
fucking
Okay.
straight up execution.
Lion Guard keeps his word, man. I don't know what to tell you, but me, I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
I got hands.
Yeah.
Mm,
You
I
got
got
claws.
Milky Way stars.
Anyway, yeah, hi guys, how we doing?
Oh, hello, Eri. Did everything get sorted with the underbloke?
Yeah, he won't be causing anyone any more problems.
Oh, that is very good to know. Do you still need my assistance in creating something to dampen his shape-shifting abilities?
No, it hurts. We're gonna, you know what innuendos? Not innuendos. You know what? Well, kind of, just not in an age-appropriate innuendo.
I'm aware that there are a lot of people that say one thing when they mean another. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, Hertz. He's been taken care of.
Okay.
Right.
And you see Hertz kind of just retreats off to a corner and takes out his book and tries to find out a definition of what that means.
I just look to Scraps and I say, we all have to protect our dads sometimes.
We don't need to talk about dads right now.
Oh, did something immediately after I left? Did something very aggressive happen? Where's the wizard?
Well, a lot has happened, and I don't know how to handle it. So some words were said, and some of those words were, even by my standards, extremely hurtful. And Scraps has not really spoken that much since then, and I am afraid to do anything about it. So I've been sitting here nursing this water.
Okay, that's good, buddy. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm not gonna touch Scraps, and I'm just gonna sit down like next and just say, "Do you want to talk about it?"
Yeah.
No.
What happened, friend?
My dad, are you angry? I was just trying to protect him. And I said the wrong thing. And then you made Hero made me leave.
You did insult his dead, wife.
That was my ma. I didn't insult her. I
You
just
did a bit, though.
I didn't mean to.
Okay. So, do we have a plan now?
The wizard's coming with us, and I think, yeah, I was gonna go find a ship, and we're gonna head over to the factory where all of the robots, yes, are created. And we have to get there before Vorlock does, or he's going to take over the entirety of the Emerald Army.
Eri.
Yeah.
Do you have any other siblings?
Jim.
17 episodes in.
I feel like they would have shown up by now.
But lions kind of do that.
Fuck me. Hold on. I'm gonna roll a dice.
How many cubs do lions usually have?
They usually have at least like
9.
really. I was going to say like 3 or 4.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, let's
I was just thinking like
science tell
dogs.
us then. How
yes, but science
many
also says that
kids
lions
do
walk on four legs,
lions
not two.
use
So
to-
I think
Yeah,
we're kind of outside the realms of science at the moment.
Yes, if only there were a genre called science fiction. They have between 1 and 4
Oh, okay.
lion
That's
babies.
right.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to roll a d4. Yeah, you have 2 siblings.
Hey.
One is called. Oh, they all use honor names, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Come on, you got this. Okay, so we
Okay,
have
one-
if you have bravery for Airy, we have
Yeah.
we have strength, we have courage,
courage.
Honor.
Pride.
Honor.
One of them's
Pride.
honor.
Honor.
No,
honor.
it can't be pride. It can't be pride. Honor, I'll
Valor.
accept. Yeah. And valor, fucking yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
there you
so
go.
Honor and valor. Okay, so
yeah. So okay,
I
yeah.
have siblings.
Honor. Honor.
So late in
In
the
my
game
notes.
to be developing
Yeah.
siblings.
17 episodes in, met my parents, made a big deal about that. My siblings, fuck them.
Never,
Oh.
never mentioned them once.
Honor
Not
went.
once.
Honor. Upon reaching the end of Lion Guard training, elected to go and study astrology in college and
Fucking
is
nerd.
on an Erasmus year. And yeah, and Valor is a one of the currently is a top billing on it's a propaganda piece against the witch. It's called Wretched, and it's currently playing in all the theaters in this wing of the
Okay,
Wow.
so I'm definitely okay. So my
You're the
siblings
face.
are an astrologer and an actor. I'm the oldest brother for sure.
yeah, 100%.
They
Like
saw you and were like, nah, mate, we're good.
We don't talk about them.
yeah, strength and God, your mom are both like yeah, Eri is our good boy.
The other two just in the shadows, like shut up.
We don't talk to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I relate.
you'll get letters from the astrologer occasionally, and
Oh,
the
awesome, slay.
the actor is using it to fuel their performances.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, yeah, they're your siblings. Go on.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Yeah, I do, but they live outside the city. They didn't go into family business, so I wouldn't really talk to them that much.
But you said that I don't really understand how it works, but you said your parents have like lots of other special friends.
Yeah,
Do they have lines like you as well?
well, a lot of their, our other like Lion Guard high-ranking officials, but then there's some others also just in the city, and I think some maybe have kids, but I never asked.
How does it feel? Like how do you look at the other kids and how do you deal when your parents like the other ones more than you?
Yeah. My parents, if I ever really had any, didn't give a shit. And if they did, it was only in the context of doing what the witch wanted. So it's not really about what your parent thinks of you, it's what you think of you. And I think I'm great.
I think you're great too.
What, really?
Quote
Yeah.
of the century.
I
Dad
think,
said that these factories were the single most important place of his being where he loved his wife. I always thought that was our home.
well, from what I'm no expert, all right. I do my best, but it just seems like he had her magic and he was spreading it around, and the only way he could do that was in the factory. Just coming everywhere.
Yes.
We all heard
So-
it coming ahead of time, and it's like, is she gonna do it? Is she? Yeah, there.
It
there
was
it is.
on, like it was
Yeah,
going.
I had
like-
to. I simply had to.
It was
Solid
going
layup.
one of two ways. It was going to be beautiful, or it was going to be what it was.
Did you really expect anything else from us, Jim?
Oh, damn it.
We had a serious moment. We can have any more serious moments in today's
Absolutely
stream.
not.
Would
Absolutely
you
not.
please all allow Harker the actual roleplay she's trying to get at?
I can work with these jokes. It's
No,
fine.
yes, no, we're good. We're good. Everyone,
I'm setting them up. If you can knock them
This
out
is
of
I
the
mean,
said-
it was
This is
wildly
said
in
in all
character for Rin.
sincerity.
yeah. I
Wildly
don't
in
have a
character
problem.
for Rin.
This
Yes.
is said with so much sincerity. Like, he does not
Matt
get
doesn't
what he
understand
said.
what that means. He'll miss that joke. It's fine.
Exactly. He
He's
just
an asexual reproduction.
look. It's not that he doesn't like you. It's that you said something really shitty.
Yeah, I was angry because he said that place
That's-
is more important than home.
If I can't get angry and do shit, you can't get angry and do shit. Getting angry and doing shit doesn't get you anywhere, apparently.
Yeah, but he also said I was just a scarecrow. I am a scarecrow. I don't understand why that was.
Because
Why do you
you
say I
said
was a scarecrow? I am a scarecrow.
angry people and hurt people want to make other people angry and make other people hurt. That's the point. That's why they made sure every single fucking monkey was angry. So we'd want to hurt.
I didn't
You
want to
hurt
hurt
him,
I just
so
wanted to protect
he-
him.
I get that. But he said he can protect himself.
Yeah, but he was dying.
We're all
You
going
know what it's. Yeah, but you know what it's like to walk in and see your dad dying in front of you? And
No.
yeah.
then he wakes up and he just expects me to be fine with it.
No, he doesn't expect you to be fine. Well, I don't know. He doesn't expect you to be fine with it. He just expects you to understand that he can deal with it.
But he nearly died. All of his other
nearly
kids
died.
turned on him.
You nearly died. I've nearly died. We've all nearly died in some fucking context.
I should never have saved them.
Who?
If he loves them so much more than me. I
Hey.
could have killed those ones downstairs instead of turning them back to his side. I could have killed Hero instead of turning them back to his side. I didn't need to help if he was just going to love them more.
He doesn't love them more.
He thinks they're stronger than me.
He doesn't think that. He knows that because they are.
I'm strong. Why does everyone think I'm not?
No, we know you're strong. You're very strong. They are
You
just
are.
built for war.
Listen,
Yeah, but I was built to protect.
I was
that's
built
better.
for war. Yeah, I was built for war, and I'm pretty sure in a one-on-one fight, I could kill you.
I was
Wanna
kind of
try?
built for war, but I don't think I could.
Maybe
Birds
one day.
definitely was not built for war.
No, I was built to help things, but I don't feel like I'm doing much helping right now.
Oh, you're great.
Sorry,
Give me-
scraps.
Everyone get
Okay,
okay,
Eric.
How's your research going? Have you worked out the double entendre yet?
Yes, I believe that you're going to give him a very good medical and make sure that he's got benefits.
Yes, that's
He'll
what
be-
he meant.
Very taken care of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Medical in a very particular sense, yes.
Well, he definitely won't be developing any new conditions.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes, you've cured him.
But scraps.
Aye.
When my dad got mad at me, well, the whole reason I ran away was because I didn't want them to get, because I couldn't face that. But your dad doesn't love them more than he loves you. And if he does,
Fuck him.
exactly.
So you,
Not literally.
Don't actually. Don't do that.
I don't know
There's
what that
been a
means.
lot of weird
Well-
energy around here, so I just want to, not literally, but maybe you were made for protection, but that be more than what you were made for.
And right, think of it this way: you were made to protect, but through no fault of your own, You weren't around to protect him, so he had to make things to protect him.
Aye.
You are the starting protector, the original protector. All other you're the big brother. You're the big brother of all these little fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They may
I should
be
protect all of them as
cool.
well.
What?
I should protect all of them as well,
You should.
even though they're stronger.
Maybe not emotionally.
Do I have to apologize to him?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Now drink your water.
I can't drink.
Scraps.
Oh. So you've just been holding it the whole time.
It just kind of soaks through me if I do.
Oh. Do you get like mold?
That's a real private question.
Guys,
Is
there's a
it?
war. Guys,
Yeah.
there's a war.
There is a
Hurt.
war. Yeah.
Scraps.
Hey, hurts.
I've spent all of my life just, traveling from place to place and helping people and trying to understand them. And what you're saying about people being more important or less important, I don't know if this will help, but I've been asked to do thousands of tasks, sometimes hundreds from the same person. And I've heard many, many times that this is the most important task I need to do today, or this is the most important task I need to do all year, or this is the most important task for this person or this person. It seems to me that important can mean many different things.
Aye.
And maybe it's important that you find out what that means for you, not what it means for father.
That's a good idea. Did you love the alchemist you lived with? Was he your family?
I think so. I didn't know what I felt. And it's hard to think back now. The person I was back then feels different, like I'm looking through a mask that's got stained glass on it.
Now
It's
or then?
when I look back, it's like it's hazy. I'm looking back because I've changed. I don't know how I felt then. I just know how I think I feel now.
Aye.
And from what I've seen of Eri and his father and his mother and his siblings that he talks about all of the time, the astrologist and the actor.
Honestly, it's
Aye,
He never
non-stop.
shuts up about them.
It's honestly distracting.
It's all he's ever talked about.
We meant
I have
to
a
try.
letter from Honor just in
He-
my armor at all times. Check my
And
notes.
from how Rin used to talk about the witch, and from how I think you look at me and I look at you, I think those feelings I think are love, and maybe is what I felt for my old master, but I don't know. I think it's also something that is important for some people, but different for some people too. And
Aye.
it's only what you can find. And I'm been trying to find out what that is for me. I still haven't figured it out yet, but maybe we can figure it out together.
I'd like that. Finding Dad is the only thing I've thought about since I lost him. It was all I ever thought about all day long, and then I found them, and it's just been so much harder to. I just always thought this would be the easy part after I found him. and it's been so much more complicated than I ever imagined. It's made me miss Ma even more.
Then maybe we should try and find the factory where, I guess, what she was and what she represented is.
Aye.
I mean,
Do you think
we
we
have
did-
to find a ship. That's still on the to-do list.
Where's Grifto?
Do you think if I found
Yeah.
the brooch, you'd forgive me?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, we could go rough up. I'm more than happy to go beat up somebody. To
Maybe
make
it'll
them-
be near these factories.
Maybe. So, how about this, right? You and me and Hertz and Eri, we all go and find a ship.
Sounds good.
Maybe Olenika can help us. She was looking to get out of the city before. She might have someone who has a ship.
Yeah, we could bring her with us.
Well, I think. Well, what are we? Why don't we test out Grifto first and see what he says?
I do
Mm.
miss Grifto. I'd also like to
do.
talk to Pigpen again. Where's Pigpen?
I would love.
God,
Remember
get
all of-
Pigpen back.
I'm sure their voices will sound the exact same and no
They will
different after
sound the
50 minutes,
exact
so they're not
same.
saying them.
I'm sure they will.
Definitely remember what they sounded like.
I remember it with crystal clear clarity. I'll know them. I know them from anywhere.
Pigpen sounded like an actor I once saw. He also made someone real sad because of jewelry. But
Where's the sculling? Where's the
Ah,
sculling?
good.
Is that Nicolas
it was a very, 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 very tenuous reference to Love Actually.
I thought it was Titanic.
Grand. He was too
I
grand.
was like, are you talking about Ian McKellen?
I love how we all had wildly
Yeah.
different answers in our head.
I'm gonna level
Default
you guys.
British voice, eh?
I think he was a little older than the default British voice.
I
Well,
know.
he was.
memory
He was
at
Hugh
all.
Grant.
Yeah,
Was he Hugh
no,
Grant?
he died in the battle. Sorry, he's not coming back.
Bring him back.
I remember
No, he's fine.
Grifto.
Yeah.
I just remember he was eaten by a whale. He was
Yeah.
eaten by a
Grifto's voice, yeah.
Yeah, I can remember Grifto's voice hands down because
All
it's
right.
just
Okay,
angsty roaring.
let's find Grifto then.
All right.
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah.
While we go
like,
find Grifto, I definitely am going to try to just see if I can sense Olenika and or Buddy just psychically.
yeah, they're not too far away.
Oh, lovely.
Buddy is Olenika is basically like guiding Buddy to like clearing rubble and shit.
Oh, that's nice.
And while you guys are talking, you hear like, you know, I'm right here. Yeah, I never left the inn.
Oh my!
And you turn around, and Grifto is like almost fully sitting with you. Like if it were a cafe, he'd
So, how
just
long
be
He's
you
on the
been here?
table over.
He'd be on the table
Brilliant.
over from you. And
Fucking
again, I reckon he's like a good 8 foot tall. So,
How long
I
you
love
been
this
Is
there?
man.
he a minotaur or a hippo or
He was a
something?
hippo
he's,
man.
He's a griff.
He's
Hippo man.
he's a
He's a
gif.
gif.
Yeah.
A
So
gif.
he's,
So we just called
he's
him Grifto.
very big. Yeah.
Okay.
Grifto the GIF.
Well, what is it you what why are you talking about me?
We need a ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can help out with that. I suppose that is
And we need
literally
one,
my whole deal is acquiring ships.
and we need it within the next 2 hours.
Done.
Oh, really? I thought that
No,
would be
wow.
hard.
done. Do you think it's that easy for me? Come on.
Oh.
It takes a little bit of work. What kind of ship are you looking for?
One fit for a wizard,
Oh, you want like a
like
What
bass. Actually, Hurts, you tell. Oh,
I-
no.
I've had a lot of experiences with ships, very personal ones, and
Oh, explain to me how you have a personal experience with a ship.
No, it's not appropriate. It's not. I
We've already
mean,
had swinging references in one episode. We may as well.
we need to
I-
have at least 3 drinks.
I really wanted to be like, you have 20 half siblings.
You see a load of lifeboats looking in the window, like, Dad!
Yeah.
Let's just not pay like child support.
I think we're going up against maybe an entire fleet, and we do not have the Emerald Fleet at our disposal. So something that can sneak undetected, something small and fast, I think would probably be the best suited for us.
He like looks over his shoulder and leans in. He says, "You want a smuggling vessel?"
Oh yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well I can arrange.
You were a
for one of
smuggler, weren't
them.
you?
Yes, I was smuggling you.
Yes, no, I'm aware. That has become
Not fair
apparent to
now.
me.
No, in a good way though. We were smuggling in a good way.
I can arrange a smuggling vessel for you guys. You know, I'm well respected in certain circles here in the city, and I know what you guys have done for us. You know, I'm sitting right next to you when you do a lot of your planning, so
I saved your life.
consider this. Yeah, you did. You're my captain, so I'm more than happy to help you.
Oh
with
yes, consider this an order. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I can get you a smuggling ship. It won't be able to take a lot of hits, but it'll be fast, and it'll be able to fly under the radar a little bit.
That's
Right.
good. That's
nice,
good.
Nice. And if it could have like a good bed, a nice bed, that would be
And
nice.
if it could have
Yeah.
a nice interface station, that would be great too.
You can't be
What-
cheating on your
what
ship
do you-
like that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what are
we
you asking me for, Captain?
Listen, don't,
It'll have a wheel. Like, is that what you're like? You want a wheel, or would you rather?
What was that? I don't like that. I ain't like that. No.
I don't
Someone
like-
clip that. Pull it.
Captain, what?
I'm gonna use that as a little audio effect in a college in an assignment. Someone get that.
someone please do this.
How do you clip things?
Actually, I think I'm not sure you have clipping turned on.
I should do I not?
I can't
I-
see it there.
I clipped it myself. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Perfect. I
No.
need you to send that to me now.
Now.
Before stream ends.
Oh my god.
Okay,
What's that?
so
Oh.
how? Ignoring the noise you just made, Captain.
Oh, I must.
How-
There's a bit of oil on the ground. I need to clean up.
No. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I need a moment to process it, and he mutes you.
He just taps your head.
He hits the mute button that every herd spot has.
That's so rude.
Well, don't mute me. He takes a moment, and then he unmutes you, and he says, "So, how many are you thinking of bringing on this thing?"
Right. Well, us, obviously. One other guy, and two other guys, and
Big buddy, big guy.
And two
one
more
really
people.
big guy, and one little guy,
Little guy.
one little guy, and maybe room for one more.
Just in case.
Okay,
I
so
can't count, so that this is this
3 Olenika buddy wizard. Yeah.
many.
The wizard probably wants like hero and maybe of his personal bodyguard.
Do they have to come?
What?
that sounds okay. So, a lot of the smaller smuggling ships I could acquire for you are far too small for that. We're talking 2 or 3 people, so we're going to have to go a little up from that. It'll still be quick. It won't be as quiet, but it'll have a little bit of firepower too.
All right.
Okay, that's
We
good.
could just leave Hero here.
And then if you saying that you've got
Love it.
that many people, and then maybe some more, I'm gonna you'll have room to bring. You're gonna need some crew. Look at it this way, you know.
Oh,
could
I
do
see.
it
So
ourselves.
you'll be my crew.
Yeah, did you not count me as part of your crew?
This is how many I counted. All right.
I'm going to
This
assume
is-
I'm one of them, and to spare my own feelings.
Yeah,
you're
let's
gonna
say
need
a dozen.
you're gonna need somebody. So this ship goes fast, but it goes fast by burning a lot of fuel. So you're gonna need people to work this ship while you guys are doing what you're doing there. So I'd say you're gonna want to bring on maybe 3 or 4 people you trust as crew members on this thing as well.
So you, Pigpen.
No, I'm including me and Pigpen. We're inseparable at this point.
There's a 3.
Oh, hello, Pigpen. I
On
didn't see
top
you
of
there.
you 3.
No,
top
he's
of you
asleep
2?
upstairs.
Oh, I'll go wake him up. That's grand.
Yeah, he took a very bad blow to the throat in the battle, so I've told him to sleep it off.
I
Oh,
can
wow.
mend that.
Is that right? Can you? Shit. Okay.
Yes, I can make some honey tea from my alchemy jug if that might help
Honey
too.
is great for that.
Incredible. When he wakes up, I'm sure he'll appreciate that.
Just the DM just categorically refusing
Yeah,
to
I love
engage with an NPC.
Like,
Just being always
yes,
these
and
guys-
your way back into this.
You're gonna make us roll to see if he dies in his sleep. Just be like, sorry.
Bummer, he's dead now.
Yeah. It looks like I'm rolling dice, but I'm rolling Milky Way stars, and the faces the stars have is basically how I'm playing this role play. Oh, he's shocked in his sleep.
Perfect, yes.
How about your parents, Ari?
You were either gonna say my parents or my siblings, and this is worse.
I mean, we could call your siblings. You were always talking about how cool
Well,
they
if
are.
well,
if
I
your
mean, if we're
sibling
on a
is an
ship,
astrologer,
honor
they
might
could
not
probably
be-
map the stars for us and help
Honor
us
might
find
not
the
be a bad
place.
shout if we need a navigator.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say you're gonna need someone to navigate. You're gonna need somebody to work the engines, like the
Okay, my
bellow,
parents.
the whatever the big fucking hole that fire goes in is. You're gonna need somebody to basically
Hurts
be your
nose.
gunner.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna just need 1 or 2 extra as like deck
Red
hands.
shirts.
Yeah, red shirts basically.
If we need someone strong, we could ask the people who made the weapons. He was pretty strong. And he worked with fire and metal all the time.
Okay. Right now, we got Buddy, we got Olanika, we got Pigpen, we got Grifto, we've got
Thank you.
who?
Oh,
Your crew. Why don't we just take the whole crew that survived? Apart from that one guy that I.
You are. It's just me and Big Ben left.
Oh,
Everyone else has died of either natural causes or the battle.
That's fair. That's
Oh.
fair.
yeah, that's very fair.
We
And
can-
I
we
did
can
kill
bring my
one, but we don't need to
parents.
go into that.
You did kill one.
I did kill one. And listen,
Yeah.
I stand by it. Anyways,
Yeah, well,
where-
he's dead. His partner died of grief the week after.
Oh,
Fuck, Jim.
fuck.
Just so you're aware.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
We can move on from that one.
Yeah, we'll move past that.
Hard for me too.
Oh, what about the flying monkeys? What about the reborn?
Oh, excellent chance for redemption.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
Monica.
Is it a good idea to bring Buddy on a ship?
Yeah,
We'll see.
It's not.
it's the best idea.
Is he
We're
gonna
going to do
eat
it,
us?
but it's a terrible idea.
Very
Buddy's
funny.
going to, in his own way, hit you with that Mark Ruffalo Hulk quote of being like, "You want me inside a pressurized container in the sky?"
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right. Here's what we do. I'll go round up the reborn, and yeah, and then you guys find all of the other folk.
I've got something I need to do for like while you're doing that, if that's all right.
That's a good idea. Whatever it is.
Okay, grand.
Go.
Okay. So you guys are breaking, and very appropriately, we are going to take a little break while you do that, and then we'll come
Woo.
back and we'll resolve those 2 branches.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bye.
I need
Okay.
snacks. No
Gonna
snacks.
put on our
Never
start.
play D&D without snacks.
And you guys, sorry,
And-
yeah.
Hmm?
Are we
What?
still live?
Yep.
Oh.
There
VR.
wasn't a Karen on the street. I went back and I looked at the messages. You guys are
who?
so mean.
What-
Never
what-
mind. The
what did
chat
you do?
gets it. The chat gets it. It's a joke between me and chat. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Dang.
Right.
Okay.
We'll see
so
you all
another
after the break. something to an elf.
There we go.
Real.
Let's stop with
It
Jim,
is
stop slurring.
so
No.
good to be back, everybody. That was an intense break, honestly.
Yeah.
But I've worked it out, and I now have myself on the golden ratio in my framing, and I like that. Yeah. But we're back. Our party has decided to do two things.
Crime.
So crime, yes,
Always.
always crime. Is it crime if
A little bit
you're
of
backed
bisexuality.
by the head of the state when you're doing it? Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, 100% still
Yeah,
crime.
it's called
Actually,
clandestine.
we don't know how Grifto
Real.
is getting you the ship. Maybe it's not crime.
If it's not crime, I'm disappointed in them.
Let's be real, it's crime. Okay. Yes. Let us. Who wants to go first? I suppose it makes sense to go with Harker first.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. Mine's quick. Knowing this city, is there anywhere quite nearby that Scraps could go that would be quite nature based, like a large garden, a green, or something with trees?
Most of the city has greenery strewn through it. And like for mental health purposes, there's a park like
That's
every
so
2 or
cute.
3 blocks.
I hate that he planned this
Yeah.
city so well. Cool. He'll make his way there, like trusting everyone else to arrange all the things that have to be done. And he is going to start picking up like fallen branches and twigs and rocks. Maybe snapping a few branches down if there's not enough, and he's going to start making a large circle representation of the brooch he lost. Of trying to outline the same kind of pattern that was on it, of like the sunset and the hills and all that kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. I guess give me a performance
Yeah.
check to see how well you manage that. Or you can use a history check to see how well you can remember it.
That is a 10 even.
Okay, yeah, with a 10, like you get a pretty, like, you don't know, maybe that mountain was there, maybe it wasn't. You get a good sense of the thing, but you don't think the details are like 100% accurate. But like you've got basically something that would represent the brooch well enough that, you know, you could be like, have you seen this?
So that's as much as that as he can. This is just for flavor. He's going to sit down in the middle of it, plonk himself down, and for the next 60 minutes, kind of start to become as zen as he can and ignore the anger he's been feeling and ignore the hurt he's been feeling, and start to summon. And by the end of it, the last thing he will say will be, "I miss you, son. Come back to me." As he casts Find Familiar again.
Oh, nice. A little very dark purple and black hole tears itself in reality just to your right shoulder. And you hear as like a flurry of energy comes out of it and begins to coalesce into the shape of a crow that then like arcs in 2 huge circles above you before coming down to land. Yes, just like that, Red. Before coming down to land in just in your shadow in front of you, and starts pecking at the ground and says, "Da, I live again.
Aye, he'll always live when you're at me.
What is life without you?" Peck, peck.
You're a good boy. And you're
I
my
am a
son.
good boy. Da,
And you'll always be my son.
always. Da.
I'm proud of you. You're stronger than you think you are.
I know.
Come on, we've
I
worked it out.
am very strong, Crow.
Aye.
Yes, what is work? You want me fly? You want me eat? I am for shit on roof. What do you need?
All of them. But
All of them.
for a while we're gonna be on a ship, and I know that's not your favorite thing.
No.
I know the air is strange there.
Yes, it's hard to fly. Although it's different now. I am more of the sky. I am more of the space between sky and brain.
I don't know what that means.
I fly on winds that are not.
Oh. I wish I could do that.
It's simple. You must first have father die, and then bring father back, and father will make you magic.
I really hope my father doesn't die, but if that happens, I'll bring him back, maybe.
Ah, granda.
Aye, he is your granda. He's been a bit tricky lately, but he is your granda. Right, come on. We'll go back.
Ah,
I'll return to NTMs.
oh, ah.
Sorry. Yeah, son.
I am glad for to be back.
I'm glad to have you back. You're always...
Watch what I...
What?
Yes, da.
You're always home when you're with me.
Yes, you are a nest for me. Caw. And he literally like kind of nuzzles into your shoulder as if you were a straw nest. Yeah. You gonna head back?
Yeah, he'll head back.
Okay, cool. I'd say you're able to. I'd say you're probably able to catch up with the party quick enough. With Mr. Crow doing one of the three things he promised he would, he begins to fly circles all over the place, and he's able to find the party quick enough, knowing them as he does now.
Thank you. My bird's
So you're
back.
able to rejoin.
Ah, your bird's back. That's nice.
I have missed him quite a lot since he died.
I am sorry, what? I am for die?
Nah,
Do you
you're
re-
fine.
You remember going inside that mimic?
Oh, da, yes.
I-
This is for me dying. Ooh, okay. Internalize this now. Oh,
Nah, I wouldn't. I
You
wouldn't.
saved Aries' life, son.
Thank you.
then,
Oh, we can also
Very
hear
good,
you
man.
now.
da,
Yeah.
was very good death then. Easy, top one death of my life.
Okay.
Meh.
Aye, it was a bit of an experience, all right.
Right.
Mm.
Wait, you
That's-
can all understand them now?
Yeah.
Now
Wait.
we can.
I exist in space between brain and sky.
Oh, that makes things
Oh.
easier.
I understand.
I don't. But I'm all right with it.
Hey, it's war. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Or we can talk to birds.
It's war. Tell me I can't talk to birds.
War, what up? We talk with birds.
Da, what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing, son.
Wow, let's go that way.
When I catch you, Jim.
You'll never catch me.
I think we're going to try to find the reborn. It's
Oh yeah.
to recruit them to our cause.
Yeah, you find don't want to do it. No, yeah, you find them. They're fine. There you go to like where you would know they kind of meet and stuff, and you can see that they're making a big show of helping. They know that it's very easy for public opinion to slide against them here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they have all again got these identifiers on, and they are like going out of their way to ferry food back and forth across the city to, make repairs up high where it's not easy for other people to get to. And you can see they're working as an extremely well-oiled unit in this regard.
Yeah. These are the guys we want on a scrap.
As you say that, one of them who's close is, oh, right, we got a scrap to beat to.
Well, maybe. Listen, do you think we can gather all the reborn around? I've got a
lads!
proposition.
Well, boys, get over here, boys. And they all swoop or run over.
Right. Got a little proposition for you. A little job for you.
Oh, yeah?
And listen, I'm not here to force you to do anything you don't want to do. So if it doesn't
Yeah.
sound like your cup of tea, go ahead and just grab one from somewhere else.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
no problem. Go on.
How would you like to stick it to the witch?
Oh, I fucking love to stick it to the witch, I would.
Fuck yes.
What about you, Greg? Yeah, Darren, I reckon I probably could, all right. Yeah. What
Well-
about you? And then just this goes down. down
Yeah,
the
it
line
goes
a little
down the line.
bit. Yeah, I reckon we could, yeah?
Well,
I
we're about
reckon we're up for it.
right. Well,
Sounds like a proper laugh.
it's a proper one, all right. We're getting a ship within the day, all right? We're gonna go. We're gonna find the witch. We're gonna find that fuckhead crow, Elias Vorlock.
What are you talking about
Oh,
crows like
yeah.
that for?
He is a crow, not a real crow, but that's what they're called.
Don't worry, son. It's not you.
I am
Yes.
fuckhead.
No, you're a good boy.
No, Mr. Crow, we're going to kill not this crow. This is Mr. Crow. He's a good crow. We're going to kill the crow, Elias Vorlock.
Yeah. All
He's-
right. We're in. Say no more. Let's
Well, I do
and
have to say a little more.
borrowing a phrase I recently learned here. Let's put that waste man in the ground, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Gonna need you to meet at the docks tonight. You're gonna be part of our crew. You'll see
Yeah.
me there. And we'll
No
truly
problem.
earn the reborn.
Yeah. Right, consider us in. We'll see you then. Boys, go to the weapon stash we haven't told people we have. And you see
Hell yeah.
they all just like disperse.
Right, we got our crew.
What else do we
I'm
need?
gonna say you've got the flying monkeys. I'm gonna count as one. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a dog. There's a dog in my house.
Walk in your house.
There's a dog?
I'm babysitting a dog. I'm dog sitting, and it just made a noise I'm not accustomed to in my house, and it spooked me a little.
The cats are coping with that, I'd say.
Actually, they're real friends.
Oh,
I'm going to say that the flying monkeys, for the most part, are going to basically function as one member of your crew, because they're going to be doing they're all going to be hustled quite close together and stuff. Chances are they're probably going to procure their own ship and go with you, I would say. And if they do go on your ship, they're going to be you'd know this when ships are sailing, they'll very often fly alongside it and shit rather than be on deck and stuff.
Fucking epic.
So they're not gonna take up as much space as say if you were to bring on an orc or something, that's going to just waste deck space, or consume deck space, I should say. Orcs are fucking sick.
Are we gonna go see if we can get my parents involved in this?
I think Rain would like that.
Yeah, how do I look? Do I look all right?
Hey, you look good.
I could do all the talking.
No.
Is that
why?
Is that the next port of call?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you go to the Lion Guard. I can't remember the word I've used to describe this, but their base of operations. And you can see it's a mixture of two things. There's kind of two airs over the place. The first is the more publicly facing one that probably all of you, save Eri, would pick up on it initially, is militaristic preparation and organization. They are organizing the reconstruction of the city. They are organizing the sweeps to make sure there are no more enemies. This is the hub of the place, and you're seeing runners coming in and out, and you're seeing armor being bent back into place. You're seeing spears being sharpened. You're seeing maps of the city going up. You're seeing triages being set up for victims of the attack, all that kind of thing. Eri, what you can see, this being your home, is that yes, while all of this is happening and very publicly happening, this is second nature to them. What's different to usual is an almost happiness and relief over the Lion Guard that you get, is kind of sense of, and you'll pardon me for this, but pride for how well they performed in the battle, and relief that strength has been brought back to them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the office, my parents' office.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to come with you? Do you want, or do you want me to?
Can you behave?
Listen. All right,
No.
I was a soldier. I know how to be quiet when I need to be. I could take an order.
Yeah, you can.
They're real good at giving them, I'd say.
Oh, you know it. You know it.
Right, just stay behind me, man.
Of course.
There's a war. Okay, there'll be time after, maybe. There's a war.
Listen. All right,
You get
whatever
to
happens,
step in.
happens.
We're half siblings.
Yeah, you walk
I-
in. Strength, and Honor are there. They immediately see Rin. Honor approaches and said, "Hello, we saw you across the bar, and we really dig your vibe."
Stop that.
No, you go in. War room in full effect. In the thick of it, like a Renaissance painting, is Honor kind of working on a map of the galactic sector, and Strength is like giving orders and moving pieces on it, and like talking to generals, reading reports as they come in. Absolute nerve center of the operation here.
Hell yeah.
You see your mother sees you come in, and nods at you, and then glances to Strength as if to say, "Talk to your father. I'm neck deep in this."
Nod. Go over.
Yeah.
Also,
I give a little.
stop that.
What?
See, he looks up. You see like relief, warmth on his face when he sees Eri. He looks at you, gives you a wink.
What's good?
Yeah, you.
What's good?
He looks at you and goes, "Stop." No, he looks at you, Eri, and he goes, "Eri, my boy." Sorry, Ezio the Tori da Firenze. "Eri, my boy. I am glad to see you safe after the battle.
Yes.
I have heard the reports have come from the Citadel of what has transpired. I am glad you were able to bring honor, pride to us in the Lion Guard. You have acquitted yourself well. I am proud of you."
Thank you, Father. I'm gonna give him just basic report of on our end everything.
Do you give him any inclination of what
Ooh.
may have happened to the underblow?
You're gonna get in trouble.
At the end, I'll just say, I escorted the underbloke to his cells, but there was an altercation, and he was taken care of.
He looks at you long and hard. He's going to roll an insight check on you.
Go on.
And I have locked my dice outside the room, so we're going on google.com/dice roller.
Do I gotta roll this?
No, you don't, because you rolled a nat 1. He does have a high modifier, but it's not high enough to make any kind of difference to a nat 1. So he looks at you and he goes, "I'm glad you were able to come out of that unscathed. If it is as you say, then our city is now a safer place. As a wretch like that is no great loss."
I smile at him. We need a crew. We're putting together a small crew, just a strike team, to be able to get into. The wizard is going to be giving us the coordinates once he figures them out of the factory.
I have been briefed on your mission. Yes, the wizard has informed me of what is happening.
We'd love for you to come.
Oh, you would. This comes as no surprise to me, really.
There's a war.
Yeah, and it's very important that he comes with us on the war.
It is in the flames of war that sometimes the passion burns the hottest.
Okay, well, maybe flames. Well, maybe flames can after. Let's just focus up.
Dad. Stay away from the flames, though.
I'm focused. I'm fine.
Focus,
I'm just saying we would. I'm just saying we would like him to come.
You would like me to come with you, Eri?
Yes, please.
Then you shall have me. It would be a great glory of mine to finally end this threat to the universe. And the company is not bad either, and he winks at you.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun.
I just shake.
Yeah.
Do you think
You see, he
Mother will
looks
or-
over at Jesus, I keep forgetting
Courage?
Cat's names. Courage, thank you.
Honor is now established. My sibling,
Yes,
who's
thank
the
you.
astronomer.
He looks over to Courage, and she raises her eyebrows, and he goes, "It seems
I
like
just
she's up
knives.
for it. She's
What's
up for it."
good?
Sure. Okay.
So yeah, you also recruit to your cause strength. Do you want strength and honor? It's going to be a harder, or courage, I should say. It's going to be a harder sell to get both of them because one is going to be needed here to.
I mean, knowing that one is definitely going to be needed here, I think I'll let them know that we'll take all the help we can get, but it's up to them because they're in charge. So
Okay, cool. I will come with you. I've been in a cell for some time, as you know, and I would appreciate the opportunity to be somewhere more vast than this. Maybe stretch my legs.
Yes, exercise is important for sure.
Yes, I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll find some way to get some cardio in.
Yes, I'll get the heart racing for sure. Yeah.
right while this
Yes,
is going on,
yes.
I just go and I just hug
I
my
cannot
mother.
wait to explore the galaxy with you.
Yeah, the universe is so vast. There's gotta be explored. It's gotta be explored.
I just
Yes,
go hug my mother and say,
We must explore every nook and cranny of
Oh,
it.
no.
All of it. Yeah.
At this point, the two of them are just staring at each other.
Yeah, just so intense.
Careless Whisper starts playing.
Yeah, just a lion guard with a fucking sax.
Someone in the corner with a wind machine blowing their hair back.
Yeah.
The mane is so majestic.
Yeah.
I will bring with me 2 lion guard as well. They will be there to help us. So again,
Yes.
strength and the 2 lion guard acting here as one.
Hell yeah, awesome. Big sleigh.
You know how cats get in a corner and there can be any amount of us in a one corner, you know.
Yes.
We are like that. Okay, cool. So you have recruited the winged monkeys, the reborn. You've recruited strength and some lion guard. You have space on board the ship for kind of 2 more. 2 more.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Olenika.
Unless
and
Hertz
Buddy.
has the specific NPCs.
Yeah,
I got
cool.
Grifto, so
Again,
Oh,
Olenika and Buddy are going to count as one.
and
Don't
it's
even
kind of a
have to.
given. Yeah.
Don't even have to roleplay this. You've basically promised them they're going
Mm-hmm.
on a ship off world. You can kind of pulse that is happening to them through that bond you share with Buddy.
Yeah. I just say, hey,
And it's
I'm just
the
giving them the
wizard or given-
location. To
Yeah,
run
you
to.
can just basically give them like those 4 words and they'll be there.
And is the wizard a given, or are we going to have an awkward
No, he's
conversation after an
involved.
argument?
So basically everyone that has been spoken for so far can fit on the ship, and you have room for like 1 more party or one more.
Are the Emerald Garrison included with the wizard?
Yeah, there's Hero and like a small retinue will be going
Like
with.
Paddington or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
the Bear Squad basically
Bear
and Hero.
Cool.
Or whatever's left of them. I can't
Yeah.
remember if you.
No, I think
Got
they all
any
got
of-
repaired.
They all got. Yeah, you didn't put any down, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, then Bear Squad will be there.
Trying to think who else we know.
I think that's pretty much all the NPCs, right?
Monica?
I mean, Monica.
We could
Monica
ask
would be good.
Monica. Seems more like an office person.
Mm.
Do you want me to
could be-
list some? NPCs
Monica
we
would be
should
good for
still-
like monitoring morale and like like
Straight up a
sensing-
mind flayer.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like sensing motives and stuff around
I
us.
mean, I could talk to her too. You know what I'm saying?
This is so.
Hey, didn't you
This
go
is
on a
so
date?
quickly turning into like the Grandmaster's orgy boat from Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah,
It's my birthday.
great reference.
Yeah, do a deep pull of any other NPCs we've forgotten there, Jim.
What about bitch?
What?
What?
The orc you lost in the arm wrestle.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh,
I
Oh,
think he's dead.
That
He's
is
dead.
so
Dead now.
episode 1.
Yeah. Bitch didn't survive the initial crash. You've got
Yeah, because he was a
NPCs.
bitch.
You've got what you call it? I can't remember his name, but the blacksmith. You've got
Oh yes, bring him on. He was cool.
there was
Wasn't he
fuck,
the
I can't-
Dragonborn dude?
Yeah, he's the Dragonborn dude who gave Hertz his tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Um,
gotta
bring him
get
on.
him.
There's-
We gotta get him.
What was his
Yeah.
name?
Fabio.
And no, it was just like I don't
Greg.
have the hold on, let me pull
Don't
up
even
the
know if
notes.
we-
It was just a normal name.
I don't remember hearing his name.
No, I did. I gave you his name, but it was just an incredibly fucking normal name. So
I feel like it's Greg for
Um,
some reason, but I don't know why. I feel
like it could well have been. Oh god, that's a sad document. That's a LARP letter that is never going to get sent. Okay.
Oh.
His name was
I
Edward.
don't know where it was. Edward.
Edward?
Yeah. Okay.
Edward the
Thank you,
Dragonborn.
Parker, for taking notes.
worries.
All my notes are on OneDrive.
Yeah,
and-
we'll get him on board.
Yeah.
I will bring him on.
Yeah, okay, cool.
need a
That saves
mechanic.
me having to pull up my list of NPCs. Okay, yeah, cool. In that case, yeah, you can.
I would also just like to go to an alchemist shop or something like that and try and stock up on a load of like health potions and things.
Ooh, good call.
Yeah, cool. You can go back to that alchemist who had the shop with all the pipes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna say like her stock was damaged in the battle. But she has a discounts. This much of the bottle is filled. Yeah, she has what's the appropriate health potion for your level is a
The
large-
second one.
Like
Yeah.
greater.
greater,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, she gives you guys 2 greater health potions.
Ooh.
And then you whatever kind of what's the word I'm looking for?
Catherine, her name was.
Thank you. Parker.
And the name of the place was Up in the Mix.
Yeah, it was. I was very
I know,
proud of
but you to practice something in the street.
that. She gives you whatever reagents you need. You would request as well, Dylan. That's still there from her stock. So if you want to just between sessions give me a list of potions you'd like, I'll let you know which ones she
Okay.
has
Yeah, cool. I will do that.
ability to give you. But yeah, no. Is there anything else you guys would like? And this is the point in the game where it's like, if there's anything else you want to do here, do it now.
Trying to think what else there is.
Yeah, we could leave. That'd be great.
If we could
Sending
get
my
just like
brothers
plus
letters.
3 weapons all the time, that would be great.
Yeah, would love a couple
Yeah.
of plus.
Yeah, we're
threes.
getting Edward on board. We're like, Eddie, hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says no.
Whoa.
Ooh, hater.
You go, well, yeah, Edward's like, you want some special weapons? Are the ones I made for you not special enough? Oh, no,
No,
he's
they're
more
perfect.
of a bro, wasn't he? Oh, hey, dude, like, I thought the weapons I gave you were already pretty tight, you know?
No, they're pretty cool.
They are
really
pretty cool.
I like my bow.
Yeah.
Okay, do have to give us all tattoos though. You do. That's like,
That's
that's
fucking sick. I'll set
On
up
the way.
I'll set up a shop on the corner of the ship.
hell yeah,
for sure.
dude. Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Now you're gonna like the ship will just constantly have that like
Yeah.
going on in the
Perfect.
corner.
Great.
If you guys want to think about like a group tattoo or something, like it'll be easier for me to
Yeah.
just do the same thing a million times.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm
get
thinking
back
of
to me on
flying
that one,
monkey.
please.
Right.
Can we get healed?
I need to sleep.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, like you guys just as like you've had a long rest over the course of all this, basically.
God.
Oh, lovely.
Hooray!
Thank you.
I was tapped.
Yeah.
I had 25 out of 80 hit points.
I foresaw Jim giving us a full rest, so I had leveled up and just took all my things back.
I had literally no spells off.
Lovely.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are all leveled up. Or healed up, I should say.
I get to be
So you wait a little while and then you head down to I say docks, but like as it's a spaceport kind of on the outer rim of the city. Where it's not as established and set into the city planning yet. It's more like a construction site where people are using like a bit of empty ground to bring in, you know, materials and that to fuel the expansion of the city. So it's kind of like a port that is not a port, and this is where Grifto is doing his best work. You see, as you get there, he's kind of waiting at the gate. He has a huge hood over his head, but is still very obviously Grifto.
Good.
As you guys walk over, he goes, "Hey, it's me," and he pulls down the hood. "Grifto, you got everyone you need?"
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Um,
Didn't recognize you with the hood though. Good call. You don't want
oh
people.
yeah, it's not working. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was working. I didn't see it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good to know. He
Yeah.
puts it back up. Okay. So yeah, numbers are looking good. What the fuck? You're bringing that thing on board? He looks at
Of course, we said it from the very start that we were bringing.
Yeah. I kind of thought you were joking, but yeah, we can make it work.
Buddy's
yeah,
a vital part of this team. I've never seen
yeah,
Buddy in
vital
combat,
part
but
of the
I just
operation.
know.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll make it work.
This kid tried
you
to
see,
blackmail us, so she's allowed on.
and I'm
Yeah,
about to
she
make
kind of rocks.
oh yeah, sorry. These guys told me that I was going to get off world, so I'm owed this. He's scanning the crowd, and he says something. And this I've been waiting a while to make this pun. I don't know if I have yet or not, but he sees Strength and the Lion Guard, and he goes, "Oh fuck, the fuzz!"
Yeah.
Well
done, sir.
Thank you.
Well done.
I like
Yeah,
it.
what 16 episodes in the making.
Yeah.
And Strength is going to walk
Can
up
I
to
mute him again?
he stumbles backwards and falls, and your arm comes off.
No.
Yeah, in such a way that it won't be able to be repaired until you're in space. Strength looks him up and down and says, "Do not worry, I am. Your operation here is a Lion Guard problem. Right now," he takes off his Lion Guard pin, and he goes, "This is personal," and he puts it into his pocket.
The family move.
Yeah.
And then you see your party is completed as 5 more cloaked figures join you. Very hard to see, almost as if the cloak they're wearing is enchanted to make it hard to recognize, and not just a deep hood like Grifto had assumed to use. And you can hear the footsteps that you would recognize of the Emerald Guard coming from 4 of these hoods. And then as you get there, very, very briefly, the lead figure takes down their hood, and you see that it is the wizard. They nod at you. You hear an intake of breath from some of the crew, and then the hood goes back up.
Right, Mr. Wizard.
As he says,
Hello,
and
Dad.
again, a little hand comes out of the robe and waves friendly. The voice says, and it's distorted again through the hood, "Are we ready? Have we any
Yes.
more preparations that need to be made?"
Only getting you on the ship.
I got look at scraps.
Sorry, duh.
Almost immediately, he says, "Think nothing of it. It was a heated moment. Adrenaline was high, and we both said things we probably didn't mean. Let's just go and make things right, yes?"
Okay.
"Okay, I love you." And then he goes, "Oh, as if summoned." And you see this ship coming down with, like, it has huge fucking searchlights coming off the bottom of it. And Grifto's like, fuck no, turn them off.
The buzz.
Grifto,
As
what
he
the
like
fuck,
runs
man?
yelling into this yard. The ship comes down and he just reefs these searchlights off the bottom of it. I'm
We
sorry.
said discreet. What
I'm
the
sorry.
fuck is that?
You just can't, if you want something done, do it yourself. And you see like
Jesus, man, the parking lights.
he like absolutely scolds the people who are delivering the ship. But you do see some currency swap hands.
Hell yeah.
And then the ship is kind of left in his care, and he turns to you and he says, well then, if that's everything, there's only one more thing we need to do. For legal reasons, I've had to remove the nameplate on this ship. So it's bad luck to go spacefaring without a name on your ship. And he looks at you guys.
Oh no.
Hurts.
As the captain, as your captain, Grifto,
Yes.
this ship is to bring us 2 places, and I think we should call it. I think 2-2, but maybe some people might pronounce that Toto.
Seems like a bit of a reach, but okay.
Fuck off! It's the best I can do.
a good
We haven't
name.
had Toto in the game yet.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good name.
No,
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, he goes, fuck it, good enough. You see he pulls out a flask, or a bottle, I should say, of rum. And he goes, well then, I guess there's nothing else to say, but avast! And he absolutely necks this bottle of rum and then just chucks it at the side of the ship
Hey.
and goes to Wildspace. He clambers on board, and that is where we're going to end our session.
Solid.
Hey.
We're off.
On a ship.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. I think we resolved everything. The city is safe as it's going to be. Everybody is happy.
Monica is just running the city now.
Yeah.
as she
Yeah.
should.
Monica. I think Monica would probably take quite an active hand in
Yeah.
the running of the city, like more so than she had.
She's like interim mayor.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. And there'd be quite a lot of the Emerald Legion as well who have made it like admin.
Yeah, it's gonna
their
become like a
passion in life,
military state for like a little bit, but that's fine.
bit.
but in a good way. But in
Yeah,
a good way.
little bit.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, there's, I think we're all over it. I think there's romance is blossoming. There's a new name on a ship. Wounds have healed. I think we're good to go into this with smiles on our faces.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you very much. That was a good session, probably a quick session, but I think it resolved everything we needed it to resolve in the city. And now we are jetting off into space for a few
Heckin'
episodes.
yeah.
There's only a few episodes left.
No, that's not
Um,
true.
We are getting near the climactic finale.
Yeah, and then at
But
the
we
end of this,
are
somebody else starts DMing another parody of some other old ass movie that
Probably.
I also haven't watched.
Sound of
oh
music.
for sure.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's-
god, that's amazing.
The sound of music could be good though.
It's a musical
Ah.
season.
We're
They
all
have to
bards.
do live singing.
Hell
Yeah, everyone has to roll a bard. It's a party of
You
bards.
guys are all like bards, happiness, and I'm like literal Nazis.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
two
you're
We've
right.
got a
Okay.
solid enemy.
That's
Yeah.
the big
Solid
bad.
enemy. Okay,
Kill
yeah.
Hitler.
So we that's where we're at right now. We are going to take a little break for a while. It'll be a few weeks until we're back. Dylan is going to a sunny part of the world to enjoy that.
How dare you.
So we're going to be gone for 2 weeks, and then we're going to take another week to get us back onto the on week still.
We'll be back on the 21st of October.
Yeah.
So it'll be
So,
in about 4 weeks time.
That's a solid week. That's a solid day.
Mhm, I think so. And it is, and I'm repeating myself here, but spooky season. So if you do want more Hearthfire Tales content, please do join our Discord and jump in on this re-listen of Whispering Ashes. It's far more serious than this, but a whole lot of spooky fun.
Yeah, I was
This
trying to
isn't
figure out
serious?
how I can make the I'll tell you what, fuck it. I'm just in the Discord, I'm gonna drop there's like a little intro monologue that Ryan gives to kind of set the scene of the game. I'll drop that in the Discord.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
that'll
like-
be fun.
10 minutes whenever we finish up here.
Nice.
Nice. That's a hint for, again, Whispering Ashes 3, which is coming in a little bit. We're going to be listening to them all before that.
Do you know what? I'll make the commitment. I'm going to re-listen to both of the Whispering Ashes before the new one comes out, and I'll be traumatized. And
You really will.
Well, again, that's what we're doing. It's going to be real good. And I do think, having played... Oh, I'm gone, am I? Or is...
No,
No,
Oh,
Dred's
we
gone.
lost
Dredge
Dred.
just decided
that.
to leave.
You commit to
If this
Whispering
outro is
Ashes
too
and it
long.
gets you, yeah. But yeah, no, having just played the third one, I think people will really appreciate it a lot more if they listen to 1 and 2 first. So we're going to do a book club. Thank you to everyone, all the players, all the listeners, Apollo, Harker, Dylan, the square that formerly known as Dread. This has been a fun game. I am absolutely looking forward to what comes next. I think you guys are going to love it. Until then, please follow all the guys on all their socials, on all their platforms, sub to what needs to be subbed to. And we will talk to you guys in the Discord. Does anybody have anything they'd specifically like to plug?
Nah.
Nope.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, I was
there's
going to say pull a raid, but have we got anything to raid?
None of our mates are online.
Find
that I
an
can see.
artist. Find an artist and
Yeah.
raid them.
Well, there was Oh, is Mon still online? Kind of looks like she is.
She's not. She was. Oh no, she is. Everyday gamer.
Okay, go raid Mod.
Yeah.
Mon. I said Mod because I'm looking at my Baldur's Gate installation list as we do this.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Caught yourself.
Mm.
Excuse me. Oh, sleep.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those ones.
Still on LARP schedule. I keep waking up at 8:30 in the morning.
Worst.
Yeah.
I'm doing that
doing-
because there's a child with a dog.
We're
screaming.
gonna raid into Mon, and we'll all see you next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.